And this, of course, is where is what it's going to replace this part here, which is clearly past its prime. Crinkly, crinkly. So I got to take these two off. Try and get that out of the way will be tricky. And then these 4 bolts here. The bolts themselves look fresh, but we'll have to see about the rest of it. And then of course there's this problem here where my pipe comes vertical, but now it's going to have to come sideways and still fit through this hole here. So that could be interesting. We might be rearranging all of this. We are above the waterline here. Even when healed, I think we are pretty much above the waterline. So this is not 100% necessary, but I do like it. I might end up having to move it lower to make all the pipes fit. But first job, get the hoses off, and then let's check these bolts. If any of them feel like they're going to shear rather than undo, I'm going to knock the game on the head straight away, because otherwise I'm engineless. We have 4 bolts and none of them are sheared. They came out mostly with this, but one of them needed this, and it was easy. So now you can see this is loose. I gotta get this. I've unfastened the clips, but this seems like it's well married to each other. So that might be a fight to get that off, but so far I've only dropped one thing down the bilge, and it didn't go all the way down the bilge. If you look down there, it's I think that's about 1 meter down there, roughly 1 meter, but luckily it just fell to here and got jammed. That's about 1/2 meter, and I could reach that. But yeah, that bilge is deep underneath the engine and mostly inaccessible. One day I might try and find out what is down there. Oh, I'll tell you what is down here, and I've been searching for this for 2 days. How the hell did that get down there? It's my standard Horizon radio. I've been searching all over for that. Remember last time I went sailing, no, the time before, I had, no, 3 times before. Last year sometime, I had an overheating problem, and I ran with this cover open on the engine for quite a long time. And I normally clip this here. So that gets clipped there. This is open with the engine running for ages. Even when I was sailing and the boat's getting rocked around and I'm coming in and out, it must have got knocked and fallen down there. Well, shall I tell you something funny? I have literally this morning, on my way back from town, bought the cheapest handheld radio I could find in the shop, 127 euros. Now I've got 2! Yay! For fuck's sake, Dave. I could take that back. Yeah, we'll see. I'll check if this one works first. It's amazing what you find down the bilge. I wonder what else is down there. Anyone want to guess where my screwdriver just went? I think that's about 1 meter down there. The gasket, which was the word I was looking for before, and the adapter fitted, all torqued up, as you can tell. Click! 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 There's the last one. Come on, baby. Yeah, click! There we go. Perfect. That's about 16 cubic Newton meters per inch of torque. And now we got this on here. We've got to work out this end before we fit that back on there. Oh, and this bit, of course, I don't know what that. Oh. I think I'll just drop that in the bilge. Not possible to get this on like this, so I'm going to have to take the adapter plate off, clamp it together, and then bolt it onto there. Oh my word, what a palaver! To dream the impossible dream. Finally got that bastard on. Oh, that was tricky. These are all torqued up to spec. So the last thing to do is work out how we're going to get the water from here over there and down into there. I tried to get the plug off the old one, not a chance. So we're going to have to fabricate a 90-degree bend into this old hose pipe, which I think is going to involve a lot of hot water. So I'm going to get the kettle on and have a fag and have a think about it. But my goodness me, that's whoa, that was a bit of a job, that. But nice to get the hands mucky again. You see, I've got the hands mucky. And I'm going to do a bit more wire brushing on all of this. This is the thermostat. It's got a gasket. I fitted a new thermostat last year and fitted the new gasket, but it leaked straight away. And obviously this part here, the exhaust manifold itself, that's the mixing manifold there. It's alright at the front, but it's a bit dodgy at the back, so we'll get the wire brush on that and see if we can't fabricate a brand new piece, for which I will have lost the receipts. Right, cup of tea and a fag. It's now, what time is it now? It's 1:45. So what, have I been on this for a couple of hours now? Ooh. But look at the state of the old one there, eh? Knackered. So delighted to have got that changed. Just a shame I can't get this out. I could go to town on it with WD-40 and cigarette lighter, or put it over the stove. Try and break it that way, but I think that's the last. I'll try and bend the pipe first. That'll be a lot easier. It was my biggest fear that this wouldn't fit, but actually that works perfectly. Look, that's going out, up, over, and in. And well, you know, that's maybe, it's very soft at the moment because it's hot, but that's not a terrible curve, and that's not, you know, it's not completely crinkling the pipe even when it's soft. So once that's cooled into shape, that's gonna be fine. Oh lordy, lordy, lord, I'm very happy with that. Whew. Right, I still haven't had a cigarette, so I'm going to have a cigarette now while that cools down, and then we'll get it all fixed up, and then we'll do a test run and see how badly it's all leaking. Noisy!